Mjolnir! Mjolnir smash! You did.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, tasty morsels. It's Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. I'm about to watch the premiere episode of Ms. Marvel. I am excited for this one because this is a newer character. I think was only created maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. So I have no idea about anything about this character except that she's young, she's a teen, I guess, and she's Muslim, or Muslim American. I don't know why we say Muslim American. We don't say Christian American, but she's Muslim. That's like literally all I know about her. And I think her name is Kamala Khan, which sounds Pakistani. So I'm going to guess she's Pakistani American. And that should be interesting. I always love when Marvel digs into either obscure characters or new characters, because then I have no preconceived notions. I have no idea where the story's going to go, and it's just going to be all surprises, and that's always fun for me. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. This episode's called Generation Y, as in W-H-Y. So that's a nice little pun. I love my puns.
We're losing. Badly. Alien ships invading, Thanos being a jerk about magical stones.
She's a very gifted animator.
Maybe we'll learn something new at AvengerCon this weekend.
AvengerCon! I want that to be a thing.
Next week, I'm going to kick off a special 2-part series on why I think Thor is secretly a gamer.
And of course, we all know that Thor is, in fact, a gamer. Him and his feud with Noob Master.
Pull out whenever you're ready.
Bismillah.
Bless you.
You never just floor it, sweetie.
I don't think anyone saw.
That's my car.
All right, well, our new hero is a bit of a fuck up.
Oh, come on. Are you trying to tell me she didn't look in the mirrors often enough for you and your clipboard?
I wouldn't say that was the problem.
Oh. Then you'll also say that you expected her to signal at every single turn?
Yep.
It seems like they don't try to get their daughter to take responsibility for her actions. I think we can see part of her hero arc already. So she's clearly ordinary right now. I wonder how she gets her powers. Now, I think I heard that they changed her power set, because that's one thing I thought I also didn't know about the character. That I think she had stretchy powers, right? But I think they gave her like more energy-based powers for this updated version.
Plenty of people fail their driver's tests. Instructors focus on the tiniest things.
I crashed my cart into his cart.
Oh my god, this dude's forehead.
Body shaming isn't cool.
I'm not body shaming. I just can't stop looking at it. It's Sakura-esque.
My costume is near perfect, just pending the final flourish.
Still trying to think of that flourish.
It'll come to me.
The actress is doing a really good job capturing that like really nerdy, awkward, weirdo kind of vibe.
Really?
You guys are going to be friends. I already know. You guys are going to be friends. I don't know how I know this, but I do. It's going to happen.
Like your necklace.
Thanks. It's actually my name in Arabic.
Maybe more than friends?
I hear you've had a hectic couple weeks.
Very funny.
She's got an overactive imagination.
Space in your little fantasy land.
Hey! Oh, really? We truly started the meeting 30 seconds ago.
She has ADHD, clearly. Is she medicated?
There's not going to be another first AvengerCon ever again. Never.
Anyone else notice that there's a lot of purple in Phase 4?
I could wear a cape.
Cool.
Even like as Guardian, be badass thuggery, ride a horse.
Did she say bad as fuck? Did that just happen at a Marvel show? That a teenager just saved the F word?
This is so cool. Is this Nani's?
Power bands? Is that what we're doing now?
Is jump.
Mom clearly knew what that was. Why am I suddenly feeling like I needed to have watched Shang-Chi before watching this?
Because she's going to help me with my errands. You know the ones for your wedding?
I am.
Yes, you are. Chalo, let's go. Attic and with me. Chalo, Kamala.
Don't mess up those errands.
So her mom is incredibly believable. I've known Middle Eastern moms who are absolutely like her. Even the kind of like sort of constantly worn out yet still authoritative way of speaking that she has.
They will actually get a halal guys this time.
They charge you for extra sauce and halal guys.
What's halal guys? I want to try that. Is that like Five Guys except everything is like
You're too short.
halal?
Not too short. This thing is too long.
Yeah, mom is like just will not accept reality about her family.
She's of gallivanting through Europe to discover herself.
Good for her. I mean, she wanted to travel the world and she went for it.
I agree with you, Kamala.
You're too short for that, Janu.
Yes, you really are too short for that.
Oh, now you'll accept it. Mom is sort of subtly classist. It's like if you're at a certain level that she thinks is respectable enough, she'll take your opinion as higher than her own or equal to it. But if you're like in a servant position, quote unquote, or something like that, she'll dismiss it.
Turn off the lights.
Oi!
And I
Okay, so now we got the tech genius of the crew.
Zuzu! Hati cola.
Every good crew needs one.
So there's this thing called AvengerCon. It's really something incredible, very educational. And Bruno's, he's like really into this stuff, so he really wants to go.
Oh, for crying out loud. You're talking yourself out of it.
So you want to go to a party at night. Is this a joke?
No. I'm 16. Look, I promise I wouldn't do anything stupid.
It's also not really a party, it's a convention. There are parties at conventions. Don't tell your parents this if you're trying to get permission to go to one.
I'm looking out for you, kid.
Not like I'm asking to go to a party and do cocaine.
Not a lot of salam here, huh?
If it was him asking.
Yeah, it would be different if it was him asking.
Don't you want to have a beta, please?
Unfortunately, they still got a little bit of that traditionalism in them. So this hits a little different because I've seen Turning Red. It's literally like almost the same script. I mean, not really, but the same story. You know what I mean?
Where is this out of proportion worry for you? Really?
He's a male in a Muslim household. They're not really gonna restrict him the way they restrict you. Even though they're fairly progressive, you can tell they're not like super strict.
Turn off the lights, or are you still afraid of the jinn?
Okay, I'm not 12.
Well, this says you're 12.
You should be afraid of the jinn. You also didn't do a very good job of asking, Kamala. Dude, not in the middle of the street. Move your ass. You live in a big city, every bike rack, well, not every bike rack, but a lot of bike racks have like a random lone wheel that's like still attached to them. You pretty much everywhere you go. It's like there's a bike wheel missing its bike. I tell you, they gave somebody permission to do a lot of creative stuff, camera work wise and directing wise, with this. That is not a tight outfit. Gotta check out the booty. She's like, how's my booty looking this? Is it popping?
Your brother told us about your Avengers party.
He did.
Not a part.
There will be a lot of haram going on there, Kamala.
For the non-Muslims in the crowd, haram is forbidden.
You are officially not a Muslim.
There are special conditions.
Like what?
Your Abbu will drive you there and he will go inside with you for 2 hours.
Oy.
As far as your dressing goes, I have a surprise.
Oh no, what did you do?
The Hulk! Wait, best is yet to come. Ta-da!
Oy vey.
You can't come with me. Not just like that, because it is so humiliating.
Aw. I think Abu's he just really wants to still have his little girl.
You're not going to dress up like all those other girls in skimpy outfits. That is not you.
No, it's not who you want her to be. You don't really even know who your daughter is. Well, I mean, hell, you're 16. It's high time for you to go ahead and sneak out of the house and do something that's gonna get you grounded for like a month.
He's a bad influence.
You're Kamala Khan. You want to save the world? Then you're gonna save the world.
Feels like he's leaning in for a kiss. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking she might be I think she might be queer.
With the right equipment, of course. Speaking of.
But then again, I mean, she could be bi. That is also queer. But it's just, I was getting a vibe off of her when she was talking to the girl in the hallway earlier. He's clearly into her, though. That's actually a really good costume.
I make my way out of the house undetected.
At least in her fantasy.
Where you will be waiting in your costume. It's better be awesome. Please don't embarrass me.
Me embarrass you?
You and your fancy Zuzu system are going to be my cover. So, when there's a knock on the door, doesn't matter, change it. Finally, you being a genius is coming in handy.
Yeah, but what if your mom decides to come in? She's not going to care if you say you're changing.
Wait, is that us biking off a bridge onto a bus?
Dream bigger, Bruno.
It reminded me of Inception. Don't be afraid to dream bigger, darling.
Then, after a few quick photos with fans, maybe some chats with the press, we bounce. I'll sneak back into my room just before my dad comes in at 9:22 p.m. That's the plan.
You're only going to be at the con for like a couple of hours? That's not nearly enough time.
They want you to bring some of you to cut the marble, right? So your mom's Hulk isn't the right idea, but maybe something Pakistani?
Are you going to get the bracelet of power? I'll admit, I don't like the idea of everybody suddenly starting to get powers from objects. You know? Though I suppose it is helpful from a writing standpoint because you can create tension by removing the object somehow. I like this theme. I probably won't be able to include any of it. Mom clearly seemed to understand what that thing was. Another reason this kind of feels like turning red. Matt, are you actually going to try to jump out of the window? Oh, you ridiculous girl. Good thing nobody was looking out the window, eh? Wait, you are really trying to jump onto the bus. Wow, he actually waited for you? What are you doing?
Come on, man, open the door! How likely is it I'm going to find it there when I get back?
Like, extremely not.
City? Oh, I'd say you have a 0.0001% chance.
What a weird bus. Usually buses that carry bikes, that you have a rack on the front or back or something. You don't just, like, bring it onto the bus with you. I was just going to say it didn't really feel like a convention, but now it kind of feels like one. The good thing is, since it's on video, you can't smell it. Because conventions tend to have what we always refer to as the old convention funk. Especially after, like, the second day. Oh my god. Oh, this is a severe invasion of privacy, you guys.
Nope, stop talking, go to jail.
That is a very good, classic Captain Marvel outfit.
Why is she here?
Seriously, you guys are going to be best friends.
Line up on the side of the stage.
Forgot the gloves.
Wow, you look great. Yeah, good.
Is he cosplaying as Dr. Horrible? Call to adventure, start! Is anyone else seeing this? Oh, someone can phase. Okay. Interesting.
Come on, you gotta go.
But the fact that she phased kind of reminded me of Spectrum. I suppose in a world with Spider-Man in it, they probably would think that some kid could just actually create tech that could do something like that. Uh-oh.
You want to take a picture?
Mjolnir! Mjolnir smash! You didn't... Oh my god, I didn't expect the girl to actually just, like, get hit by Mjolnir. Giant Mjolnir. Well, gotta save her. Oh, so okay, so that's how they're doing the stretchy power thing. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a vibe there. Those two are gonna be a thing.
Come on, help me up. Oh.
Fly up. You have powers. Her mother's just gonna be in there waiting for her.
Oh! Did that come out of your foot?
Kind of feels a little bit like magic. It reminded me of the little stepping mandalas that Mordo do in Doctor Strange. Okay, where's your mom? She's like just sitting there on your bed.
Where have you been? Sneaking out, lying to Abu and me.
A normal teenager.
I've seen what happens when people get obsessed with their fantasies.
Turning red. This really is the same story as Turning Red.
Do you want to be good? Like we raised you to be? Or do you want to be some, this cosmic head in the clouds person?
See Mom's character arc for this series as well. I hope they actually do a better job of that one than they did in Turning Red, because that was one of the few places I felt the story of Turning Red fell flat a bit. I think it felt like it kind of abandoned its own message towards the end. So we're going to get a training montage. This feels like the end of the episode.
Cosmic.
It's a very creative show visually. Oh yeah, I definitely won't be able to include any of this closing soundtrack. Trust a Bro! I just saw the Trust a Bro Tracksuit Mafia. I like it. So far I like it. It's definitely got a style to it that will divide the audience. That much I'm going to say right now. Some people are not going to be able to tolerate the sort of like hyperkinetic filming style where, it's constantly changing angles and types of filming, and there's lots of stuff going on in the background, a lot of color and all that stuff. Some people will not be able to handle that. That's absolutely just a thing that will happen. But I think the other people will love it. It's just going to be one of those things. It's either going to be love or hate for that sort of thing. Like I said, if you've seen Turning Red, there are a lot of similarities in the two stories. Both are about, a girl coming of age. Turning Red's about the beginning of puberty. Obviously, Kamala is pretty much more towards the end of puberty at this point. But still, kind of trying to find themselves, breaking with tradition, becoming their own person, and having their parent, who comes from a pretty traditional culture, having difficulty accepting that and trying to resist it. I like Turning Red, and I'm curious to see how this show actually does. Oh, we got end credits, okay. The video of her doing stuff.
Teenage girl at Avenger Con. I've never seen powers like that.
Whoa. Are you guys new S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, bring her in.
So I've missed a couple of movies, so I don't know what the current status is of government agencies and things, but I'm assuming that's some sort of new version of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought all the actors did a great job. I think I heard that the young lady playing Kamala, or Ms. Marvel, that this is her first acting job ever. And considering all of the unusual shots that she also had to take into account with her performance, I think she's knocking it out of the freaking park. Everybody did a great job, actually, but I have to give a lot of credit to this young lady, especially if this really is her first acting gig. She's doing a great job. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see where the story goes. And I don't know, I don't have any idea what kind of villains she'll be facing. I don't know whether Captain Marvel is going to show up at some point in this series, or if she's going to meet any of the Avengers or anything. So it's just going to be a whole journey of discovery and watching this girl come into her own as a new superhero. So, a lot of fun. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below, and do me a favor as always, and do your best to stay safe and be well. And I'll see you for the next one. Well, bye-bye.
Pull out whenever you're ready.
Leroy!